Hi, I'm Pliskit. This is my content, and today I am going to be looking at a show that I've loved for forever. First got introduced to Kenny versus Spenny thanks to my really heavier fanboy days of South Park, since the creators of South Park produced or a season or two and brought Kenny versus Spenny to America. Thanks to that, I was introduced to these crazy Canadians. And when I got a little bit older, I was able to, by less than legal means, finally watch all the episodes. And it's been at least 12 years that I've been a pretty big fan. And thank God, all those episodes were eventually brought to YouTube, thanks to Kenny Hotz. So the show, if you've never seen it, is basically about two friends that compete against each other, and whoever loses the competition gets a humiliation, and they get pretty fucking gross. But anyway, the show lasted about 6 seasons over the course of just under 10 years or so that they started working on it, and they actually are back. They just came out with a Paldemic special where the two of them are basically trying to relive, essentially relive their glory days, and also kind of rekindle their friendship. So the relationship gets pretty strained throughout the show, and they very rarely apparently talk anymore until recently in this new pandemic special. But I'm not going to be looking at that today because I can't watch it unless I go and use some illegal means to get access to the show, or a VPN, which I'm not going to pay money for a VPN. But the show is on Jim. I guess it's Canadian streaming thing. But either way, today what I want to do is basically watch the pilot of the show. I'm just going to kind of watch it and comment. And I'm just going to talk about some of the things that as someone that's a mega fan, and seen every episode, the stuff that I'm going to talk about the stuff I notice, watching the original pilot episode that they did for USA Network, and basically what the show kind of became. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's get to it. But before that, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? I know you probably shouldn't like until after the video, but I don't want you to forget. So switching over to my screen, it is time to watch some Kenny versus Spenny. So they definitely changed the intro because they simplified the whole talking of the show, and made it less cringy when they actually got a real show. So this, obviously, it's who can gain the most weight in a week. And of course, Spenny takes a completely different route than Kenny of actually doing so. And it kind of makes sense because you can't really have two competing people doing the exact same thing. They got to kind of have their own strategy. However, Spenny is an idiot, and he picks the worst fucking strategy you could imagine.
Because I wouldn't put it by him to stick some, fishing weights.
So yeah, that's our first real introduction to Spenny, and of course, as you learn later on throughout this show, he's paranoid. I mean, he has a right to be, especially with everything that Kenny does to him. But even in this first episode, you see his paranoia and distrust of Kenny already. It's already really a big part of their relationship. So even before the show started, he's never really fully trust Kenny. So right here, this is going to come back later in the episode. He's trying to get a date off this chick. And let's just say Spenny fails. I mean, he succeeds on getting a date, but he fails on the date. So basically, Spenny is going around the gym talking to people, being like, trying to find someone to train him, because he figures if he works out, he's going to be gaining more muscle, which weighs more than fat. And what previous gentleman told him that wouldn't work in a week because that's the competition. They have 1 week. But of course, they got this dingleberry right here, cocky son bitch, that says that he can do it, that he can help Spenny gain weight by working out. So here we go. Kenny's actually, doing the right thing, sitting there eating. Oh, so is Spenny, but he kind of fucks up. The one appearance of Frankie, Kenny's dog. He never shows up in the actual series, which I kind of found weird. So here's the second big fuck up of his episode. Guy doesn't know to use pan spray when cooking. He's helpless. Now here's the first of many mischievous deeds done by Kenny. He's taking all of Spenny's food while Spenny, is working out, burning calories, the exact opposite thing you want to do when gaining weight. Here we go. The first time we get to see Kenny's kiss on the cheek trick. It's a Kenny versus Spenny classic. Alright, here we go. So there was not only one way to get into the fridge, there was two ways. Spenny does not think things through. Even when he thinks he's a step ahead, he's still... Yeah, I don't know if throwing away about maybe $30 worth of food is compared to probably a couple $100 worth of clothes, but hey, that's Spenny for you. So, Spenny on a date. This is not the first. This is not the last time we see Spenny on a date. But I don't know. Here's a few things I know. You don't talk about marriage on the first date. I know he asked something else weird. I think he starts bringing up sex too. And number 3, don't have the girl come pick you up. You pick up the girl. I don't know. Maybe I'm sexist, but oh, and here we go. Here's Spenny fucking up the date. Oh shit. So here we go. Kenny, he's going on the full-on offensive now. He was kind of being passive. I know you think throwing away food would be a little, it's a pretty big move, but Kenny always takes it one step further. He's going to replace his protein powder with weight loss powder. Another thing, not the last time, he essentially drugs Spenny throughout this show. Oh, there's more puke. So, yeah, he's putting a Ricky Martin sticker on the back of Spenny's jacket. Just for the hell of it. Just little things like that really add charm to the show. And it's little things like that that really piss off Spenny. Here's Kenny riding a motor scooter. It's one of his favorite modes of transportation throughout the show. And here he is. Taking it up another couple notches by putting laxatives in Spenny's shakes. So here we go. Spenny just finally drank the thing with the laxative in it, and Kenny made sure there wasn't enough toilet paper for his bum. It's cruel but funny. I think it's good right here to go ahead and mention it's not good to gain a bunch of weight in 1 week. Kenny literally gains, I think, about 16 pounds throughout this episode. That's dangerous. Don't do it. Unless there's cameras filming you the whole time, then it's worth it. So here comes the big moment of the episode. So Rod has showed up, and He's gonna threaten Kenny. But my boy Kenny don't play that.
Announce that Spencer's the winner because you cheated. Why? Because I said so.
Give me a break.
Because I said so. I want you to say he's the winner.
He couldn't be.
I want you to say he's the winner.
He couldn't
Say
be.
he's the winner.
He couldn't
Say he's the winner.
He couldn't be.
Say he's the winner.
Did he gain more
Say
weight?
he's
than
the
we-
winner.
Did he gain more weight than
Tell
you?
them that he's the winner. Dude. Tell him he's the fucking winner right now. Tell him. You're going to be unconscious in camera in a second.
You're giving me.
It's not going to hurt you.
You can weigh my corpse. I'll still be heavier. What's
Ready?
the big deal?
Say
Like a
goodnight.
true gangster.
Good night.
This is like Kenny's like, or Spenny's like, I've gone too far. Man, that's crazy.
I'm really sorry to have to ruin the movie for you guys. Samuel L. Jackson's the bad guy. He caused all the accidents. I think you're really going to like it.
Something to go down. Did you just wreck the fucking ending of the movie? You bought all these people's tickets.
I don't have any money.
You're a bad guy. Get out of here, man.
It was just a,
Get the fuck out of here.
it was just a bad thing. I'm going to go before they arrest me.
Oh man. So yeah, that humiliation is pretty mild compared to some of the later stuff. Some other things that I didn't bother talking about. I always loved the couch scenes at the beginning of each episode where they kind of talk about the thing. That's where you get to really see Kenny just start laying in. At the very beginning of each episode, that's where Kenny starts laying into Spenny, just making him look like crap. And and I always love those that's how they start every episode. The original pilot, doesn't have that, and then they always they have to go upstairs in front of the whiteboard, and Spenny tries to lay out all the rules, and Kenny of course fucks with him even more. It's a good pilot. It definitely shows what the show is going to be about, and it basically lays down the framing of how the show would go, and just seeing how Kenny fucks with Spenny and how neurotic Spenny is, even in the early stages of the show. It's just just watching that, you realize how much better the show will get over time. And they always talk about in interviews, it's like the meaner Kenny was, the better and funnier the show was, but it also hurt the relationship. And so it's good to see that in their new special that they are trying to come back together, make some money, get some fame, and rebuild their relationship. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and watch fucking Kenny versus Spenny, fuckers.